Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Now with the main headlines. Shia Muslims worldwide celebrate the blessed birth anniversary of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. World Food Programme provides aid to 19 million people in Afghanistan over 2023. Grand Ayatollah Shirazi discusses Marhamiyya rulings in daily scholarly sessions. And the EU's top human rights court backs Belgium's halal slaughter ban. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear viewers. This is Yunus Dawood and you're watching Shia Waves live from London, only on Imam Hussein TV 3. The Shia followers of Ahlul Bayt alayhum salam around the world have celebrated the blessed birth anniversary of the Master of Martyrs, Imam Hussein ibn Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. According to Shia Waves correspondent in the holy city of Karbala, the holy shrine of Imam Hussein alayhi salam hosted today on Tuesday the 3rd of Sha'ban joyful ceremonies, and the holy courtyard was covered in roses and flowers to show love and loyalty to Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Shia Muslims will also celebrate other Ahlul Bayt's birth anniversaries on the 4th and the 5th of the blessed month of Sha'ban. Husseiniyat and Islamic centers across the world have organized celebratory activities to honor the auspicious births of the Ahlul Bayt alayhum salam ajma'in. The World Food Programme has announced that it has delivered food supplies and financial aid to nearly 19 million individuals in Afghanistan in the last year. A report released on February 13th stated that these efforts were focused on bolstering local communities and preventing malnutrition and enhancing education opportunities for students. Additionally, the World Food Programme reported aiding over 500,000 women in Afghanistan last year to support their self-reliance. Despite these efforts, the organization and other international relief agencies have consistently warned about funding shortages and growing levels of need in Afghanistan. The report from the organization highlights that 41 million people in Afghanistan are experiencing severe hunger at an alarmingly high rate. The return of Afghan migrants from countries such as Iran and Pakistan, as well as the devastating earthquake in Herat, have further intensified the humanitarian needs in the country. The daily scholarly meetings of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq al-Husseini Shirazi was held on Monday, the 1st of Sha'ban. Grand Ayatollah Shirazi discussed some rulings of Mahramiyya after marriage. More details in the following report.
یعنی یه مرد یه خانمو که گرفت ازدواج کرد، یک پسر داره، پسره میتونه دختر این مرد رو بگیره ازدواج کنه، میتونه مادر این مرد رو بگیره ازدواج کنه. اگه دختر بود محرم بود با این مرد، اما چون پسره، پسر باش که محرم نی، ولی دخترای این پسره محرم میشن با این شوهر مادر بزرگشون.
اگر این پدری که الان ناپدری هست مادر بزرگ داشته باشه، میتونه اگر اون شوهر نداشته باشه حق اینه کنه که با بقیه همه
بله اشکال نداره، عیبی نداره.
Let's remind our viewers of today's headlines. Shia Muslims worldwide celebrate the blessed birth anniversary of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. World Food Programme provides aid to 19 million people in Afghanistan over 2023. Grand Ayatollah Shirazi discusses Mahramiyya rulings in daily scholarly sessions. Also tonight, coinciding with the blessed birth anniversaries of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, Imam Hussein Media Group celebrates its 15th anniversary. The European Court of Human Rights has affirmed the decision of 2 Belgian regions to ban the practice of Islamic halal slaughter without stunning. Members of religious communities and several non-governmental organizations filed a case with the ECTHR, arguing that the rulings violated their right to freedom of religion were a form of discrimination. The ECTHR is charged with rulings of violations of the European Convention of Human Rights ratified by 46 countries. Studies have shown that halal slaughter protects consumers from many diseases which are not possible in the conventional methods used in many countries. And now continue with some shorter news. Indian police on Tuesday fired tear gas and detained some farmers who clashed with them and tried to break barricades blocking their way to New Delhi in demand guaranteed crop prices. The farmers who began their march in northern Haryana and Punjab states are asking for legislation that will guarantee a minimum support price for all farm produce. The United Nations Relief Chief warned Tuesday against the worsening food crisis in Sudan due to an ongoing war in the country. Sudan has been mired by a fighting between the army led by General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, who is the head of the ruling Sovereign Council, and the Parliamentary Rapid Support Forces, or the RSF. At least 12,260 people have been killed and more than 33,000 injured in that conflict, starting into April 2023, according to UN figures. A humanitarian crisis continues to worsen as nearly 6.8 million people have fled their homes seeking safety in Sudan or neighboring countries. Gunmen in Nigeria killed 4 victims on Tuesday, including 2 policemen, and abducted 40 others in an attack in the northwestern state of Zamfara state. According to residents of Kaswa Daji, gunmen laid siege to the police station for nearly 30 minutes before abducting the victims. Nigeria's Africa's biggest economy faces protracted insecurity, including terrorism, kidnapping, and banditry and violent attacks by armed groups. A study spanning from the 1980s revealed substantial ice loss, with 11,000 square miles melting over 3 decades, equivalent of 1.6 of Greenland's total ice cover of the size of Albania. As the ice recedes, 33,774 square miles of land have been vegetation, growth more than doubling since the study's commencement. Scientists attribute this ice retreat to rising air temperatures, with Greenland experiencing a warming trend at twice the global average rate since the 1970s. Indonesian citizens went to the polls today to cast votes in presidential and parliamentary elections in a process called the biggest one, the day election in the world. More than 205 million people in 17,000 Indonesian islands and in 3 time zones were eligible to vote, choosing the president, vice president, and their representatives in the parliament. Nearly 259,000 candidates are competing for 20,600 positions in the archipelago of 17,000 islands. This is the 5th round of elections since the beginning of democratic reforms in Southeastern largest Asia economy since 1998. In this year's election, about 52% of registered voters were under 40 years old. Any Indonesian citizen aged between 17 or over can vote, but police and military forces are banned from voting, although their families are still allowed to vote. On the auspicious occasion of the birth anniversary of the Master of Martyrs, Imam Hussein alayhi salam, the Imam Hussein Media Group, or IH Media, in the holy city of Karbala celebrated the 15th anniversary of its establishment. The media group stated in a press release that on the birth of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, on the 3rd day of Sha'ban, the IH Media Group has marked its 15th-year anniversary since the establishment of the media group, with its various channels and news agencies. The statement continued, "On this great occasion, we light up the project of the joy on the blessed anniversary of the establishment of the media group, which has successfully achieved a prominent presence among purposeful media outlets through its media message that stems from the revolution of the Master of Martyrs alayhi salam and his great humanitarian uprising." The statement emphasized that the true mission of the Husseiniya media is to introduce and culture the thought of the Ahlul Bayt alayhum salam and convey it to Shia communities and others. The statement further explained that the media group throughout these blessed years of this existence has followed the recommendations of the Supreme Religious Authority, His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq al-Husseini Shirazi, and his valuable guidance on the significant role played by the media in spreading divine knowledge and penetrating the rituals of the Ahlul Bayt alayhum salam. Many observers and media professionals have affirmed that the journey of Imam Hussein Media Group has continued to rise steadily as it has embraced professionalism, a clear message, and real objectives that it has worked to achieve in order to truly represent the voice of Ahlul Bayt alayhum salam and defend free Shias. We have reached the end of today's Shia Waves show. Let's take a look back at today's main headlines. Worldwide celebrate the blessed birth anniversary of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. The World Food Programme provides aid to 19 million people in Afghanistan over 2023. Grand Ayatollah Shirazi discusses Mahramiyya rulings in daily scholarly sessions. European Union's top human rights court backs Belgium's halal slaughter ban. And coinciding with the blessed birth anniversary of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, Imam Hussein Media Group celebrates its 15th anniversary. You can view the latest news on our website, or you can send news of your city or country to be published on our news agency. Contact us on the numbers at the bottom of your screen. Thank you for watching, and we pray to Allah the Almighty to hasten the appearance of the Master of our time. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jiddu, I need to tell you a secret. I had an exam today and I cheated on the exam, and to be honest, I feel like it's eating me up inside as if it's haram.
Your father used to do